All right, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. I believe we're live. If you're new to the channel, like, share, subscribe. Smash those like buttons. Subscribe if you want to join the community. Be awesome. And let's see where we go from here. Right. We've had loads of conversations today on Discord and whatnot regarding many coins and many new things that are happening in the market, including the market kind of bleeding out. So we can see more blood on the street. Market is really dumping hard, but we do also see some of these altcoins doing pretty awesome, right? So of course you can't really see much of them, but if we do look at the 200 gainers, what we see is some of the kind of top ranking top 100 coins, except BTC and other big boys out there, like the top 10 or top 20 are suffering. But we do see a lot of the others, really good ones, actually pumping. I mean, Luna's okay, Mana, I mean, doing fantastic. Sand, come on guys, Sand is on $4. Sand is not stopping. So let's see what's going on. I see Custard Boot. I'll just be listening. Awesome, my brother, no worries. I see KR here. Awesome. KR, what's that sign? What's that goat sign? Is that a goat sign or a plug sign? It's plugged in. I think it's a plug sign. But yeah, look, market looks pretty awesome. Of course, when people see a bloody market, people start panicking. And I've always been very, how would I say this? I've been straight up with everybody about this. I said, look, guys, I love bloody markets. I've always made more money buying stuff in a bloody market. If the market is red, I make money. If the market is green, I lose money. And you might be thinking, what does this idiot mean? Look, I'm not going to buy Mana while it's up 13% yet. I'm not going to buy any Mana. So if I've bought it already when it was bloody, I'm okay. I'm up now. Whatever percentage. Right? You like plug, bro. Oh, you the plug. Oh, I'm the plug. Okay, awesome. So what I'm saying is if I buy this on a green, it's already pumped. So if it's already pumped, what use is it to me? Do you know what I mean? Absolutely no use to me. You can see today we've got Sand, we've got Gala, we've got Algo, we've got Engine, a few other bits and bobs here. You know, not bad. You know, but we don't want to be buying it when the market is green in those. So Gala's pumping. Hey guys, you know, we're going to the moon. So what do? You're going to jump into Gala? You're asking to get wrecked. The very same people who are pumping it, the very same people who are jumping into the pump. There's two groups. One who has pumped it. Two who have no idea what Gala is. They just see something pumping. They jump on board. And then the guys who initially started the pump will pull out. And what happens then? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's one of those kind of things. Anyway, market looking very neutral. Again, this is not bearish at all. This is us being neutral, absolutely fine. And what we are going to do today is look at the 200-week moving average as well, the heat map, right? So let's go look into Bitcoin. And let's see what look into Bitcoin shows us, especially for the 200-week moving average. So let's go to the heat map, right? Because we want to look at the heat map today. I want to see where the heat map puts us. So ignore all of this. Let's keep these color chart and let's look at this particular area. Let's zoom into this area and see what this area is showing us. So what's happened is we had this little peak back in April, May, where we went from all these blue zones. You see, these are the perfect buying zones. We started moving up into the green, a little bit into yellow, kind of heated up. And then for the first time in history, we started coming back down. And we came back down to these darker patches. So we came back down to these darker patches. And this is an indication to say to us that the market is calming down. Now obviously after that we started moving into these lighter blue patches, right? So we started moving back up again. It was heating up, but we're nowhere near the top and we're nowhere near the bottom. Of course, this is when we should panic, sell everything and get the hell out. And then we have this area here right? I think I've just realized my cursor wasn't on. So we have this area here where we should be buying. Anywhere in this blue zone, we buy. And anywhere in this red zone, we sell. Very simple. You get the hell out, right? And you buy as much as you can, right? So these are the kind of things we need to look at when we're looking at all of this, right? So when you're looking at the heat map, you can see how... I hate these ads. I understand they make money, but ads. Okay, so you can see how red means danger, and we only time we come back down to these blue zones or whatever is usually when the market has ended. But here you can see same again. In this particular season, we didn't see that. So I hope this kind of makes sense that, look, guys, we never went to the red. We've never hit that top. Even in 2019, a lot of people like to compare and say, oh, guys, we did 2019, we had a reversal. No, 2019, we didn't even go to those green patches. We didn't even touch it. This wasn't even considered a bull run. Of course, you can say the beginning of 2019 is when the bull run started, and I'm all for it because that's exactly what I've said, right? The bull run started. We never went to these green, yellow patches. You can see here we've done it. So is the market going to be over? I don't know. But what I can tell you is this is still in blue. This is still saying nothing has happened. This is still telling me market is absolutely fine. So obviously we're going to observe a little bit more and see what happens. But yeah, I mean, looking at all of this data, you know, market looks a little bit bearish. So what? Remember, the market was overextended. Market was over bullish. And especially the leverage markets. My God, it was ridiculous. It was diabolical. Again, now let's move into view base. We can see that more BTCs leaving, more Ethereum's leaving. Happy days, no harm here. Let's look at quant and see what quant is telling us today when we refresh. See what quant is telling us. Okay, so market's bloody. Absolutely crazy bloody, and price is dumping like there's no tomorrow, and we still see whales moving coins out of the exchange. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to think. Maybe they're just super bearish, that's why they're moving it off the exchanges. But it's pretty sad. They buy at a high price and then they move it. Well, they can do them, we can do us, right? Ethereum, same story. You know, what do we see on Ethereum? You see prices dumping and whales are taking it off the exchanges. I mean, this is a massive steep drop. Again, I don't know, maybe they're very bearish, so they want to move it off the exchanges. And guys, if you didn't get it, I'm just being sarcastic here. That's what they're doing. Okay, futures open interest has dropped a little bit, not as much as we expected. Of course, not as much as we expected, but has dropped. It's coming back again. Again, the greed. Even though we've got a 54% on the fear and greed, this greed is telling me that it's on all-time high. They're pretty much balancing out with what the price is. The greed is still there. I don't need to look at this because it's pretty much the same thing. Leverage ratio. Let's have a look at leverage ratio. What's going on? I mean, these are like, it's like the battle of the leverage right now. You know, they pump it up and it's now price is down, leverage is at all-time high. What the fuck, guys? Come on, right? So I don't know. These are people wanting to get wrecked. These are people just wanting to get wrecked. So high leverage. Of course, I have a few leverage trades. I've showed 5 or 6 of them today, and those were just some of the small ones. The ones that I'm happy to show. But the point is even those ones I've opened very early, so I'm not adding anything to the position or anything like this. I'm absolutely fine as it is. I have no issues. I'm not bearish at all. I'm very bullish. And I know we had a conversation with VisionNet and actually Mac on YouTube, and I said to him, I said, bro, I'm a bull. So for me, I'm so bullish on this market. It's ethically and morally wrong. I haven't said that, but I'm saying this now. For me, it's ethically, morally wrong for me to go and short the market if I'm a bull. I can't call myself a bull if I'm going to short the market. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work for me. So overall, I'm super excited, super bullish. But I did explain that, look, out of my portfolio, about 1 to 2% of my entire portfolio is only my leverage trading portfolio. 2 to 3% of my entire portfolio is my liquid buy, sell, pump, dump coin. That's what it is. Those are my liquid assets. The rest of it is my hodling portfolio. That's never coming out. And I'm just adding to that. Every chance I get, add to that. So I don't risk that. That's what it is. I know some people go and bet their house on it. Guys, don't do that. What's wrong with you? Don't do that. So that's that. Let's have a look at the coin gloss. Yesterday, I don't know if you noticed, this was 17. I did show it yesterday. You can go back to yesterday's video and you can see this was 17, and overnight this thing flipped to 13. That's super bullish in my opinion. So obviously we can't take that for granted. We have no idea, but still says bullish to me. We're sitting at about 85,000 people liquidated, so not as much as before. This is the whole problem. You've got so many longs getting liquidated. People just don't understand. Guys, please give up. Just give up. Stop trying to leverage it. Let the market just go up and stop playing into their hands. It's like you're in a casino and you're showing the casino, the person who's dealing, you're showing them exactly how much money you've got to waste. Well, if it's a dishonest or someone who knows how to control cards, like a card mechanic, you think he's going to be forgiving to you? No, you showed him your hands, you showed him how many coins you got or whatever you got. He wants your money. He wants your money. Full stop. Casino, the hand always wins. Okay, so, but that's what it is. This is what's going on right now. Of course, people are super excited, super bullish, right? Which is absolutely fine, guys. We do understand. Everybody's bullish. I'm very bullish. I believe Bitcoin's going to go to 100K. $1 million at some stage, right? I believe that. I believe Ethereum's going to go to 50K, maybe even 100K at some stage. I believe that. I believe Binance has a possibility to go to $2,000-$3,000. No worries. I've got Solana at $1,000. Easy. Cardano probably even $10 at some stage in the future, right? Polkadot, I'm thinking about at least $1,000. At least $1,000. So you can see there are plenty of coins here that I believe are going to go there. But I'm not going to bet my house on it on a leverage trade. No way. Come on. You don't do stuff like that. So all of these leverage traders, all of these people who are absolutely extremely greedy, let me refresh the chat, guys, give me a second, who are being very, very greedy, are asking to get wrecked, sadly. And I know I'm going on about it, and you guys probably hate hearing this from me, saying, well, this guy's just moaning about this. And I know I've lost a few subscribers ever since I've started talking like this, right? Because people want to hear the sweet talk. They want to hear what they want to hear. They don't want to hear my view. They don't want to hear the facts, because fact hurts, right? Because it's not hype news. It's not pump news. Yeah, this guy is dissing us. I'm not dissing you. I'm just telling you, don't be freaking stupid. Don't be freaking stupid. Because if you're going to be stupid and you're going to go and bet your house on it, what do you expect? You're asking to get wrecked. So, other than that, let's move into the charts a little bit. Have a look at the charts. Before that, let's have a look. $2.56 trillion, minus 2% today. We have 14,439 new cryptocurrency in total cryptocurrencies on this coin market cap. I'm sure 95% of them are going to do rug pulls or scams or just fail. They're going to be utter fails, But we do see most of these coins pumping, holding good. Crow did very good yesterday for me as well. I did cash out exactly as I mentioned. I did cash out on that one. I know some people want to buy Algo. Fair play. I mean, Algo has a chance at, if it continues, if it does enough marketing, it has a chance to go to at least $10, if not more, But we do see a lot of metaverse being pumped. So Decentraland, Sand, a few other coins, right? They are pumping hard. A lot of e-gold is being pumped today because it's getting locked into the pools for the MEX token staking reward thingy. So that's going to get locked in. Let's see where that takes people. Happy days to them. But yeah, some of the coins are doing okay. Some of the other coins are doing very bad. Sandbox, fantastic. Sandbox hit an all-time high of 432. People should celebrate this. You know what I mean? Cardano is coming. It's not bad. It's holding. Not a problem. And there's plenty of coins there. I mean, of course, there's loads of coins here that we look at, right? Harmony One is doing awesome. You know, I would love to build something on Harmony One. Maybe in the future I will do something that would be really, really awesome. Engine is pumping. And remember I talked about Engine. Engine is also kind of a gaming token, right? And soon they're going to be building the Affinity, which is actually part of Engine. So Affinity on Polkadot, and I'm super bullish on Affinity EFI. Go and check it out, right? I'm super bullish on that. So of course Engine is doing something. Everyone's trying to jump into this metaverse hype, right? And Engine is also doing this, and I believe they will succeed. They will succeed. Ridwan says e-gold, yay! Of course. KuCoin bag pumping. KR, of course, bro. We had a good selection there, right? So it's pumping, but remember, guys, don't get too excited and don't get too greedy. If it's pumped and you think you've had enough or you want to play safe, then take some of your initial out, because the game is all about you taking your initial investment out. If you can take that out, then off to the races, off to the moon, and you're always a winner. You never lose. If somebody says to you, how much money did you lose? Well, you lost nothing, because you've never invested anything. You took your initial investment out. You pumped your bags without your initial investment. That's the key. A lot of people don't understand. That's the key. That's the key. So yeah, I mean, Voyager is an exchange, by the way, guys. So just to let you know, Voyager is also an exchange. I do have some, but I haven't really been on the exchange that often, but I can see it's pumping, so I'm quite happy. I can't even remember how much I bought it for. I know it was less than $1 when I bought it first time, so whatever. You know what I mean? It's done all right. Happy days to it, right? So far so good. And even on a 24-hour high, you can see, look, $4.40, similar to what Sand did. So that's really, really awesome. Actually, talking about Sand, I want to go back to Sand for a second while I'm here, while I remember. I want to see if Sand, sorry, I know I said Sand hit the all-time high. I want to double check if Sand actually hit the all-time high. Interesting. Sandbox. Yep, that was the all-time high. Thank you very much. Sorry, I just wanted to clarify. I don't want to say something that I could be wrong. I wanted to clarify that that was the all-time high. Thank you very much. So that was the all-time high. Right, let's go into the charts and have a look at the charts. Right, so again, I didn't save anything. I forgot to hit the save button. But what you see here is, this is yesterday's chart. Same chart, guys, same chart. And yes, yesterday we actually bounced on this line. We actually bounced exactly on this line. Today, of course, we're slightly above. We've got a low. Let's see what it does. I see Jubair here. Awesome. Ridwan says, which meta token would you recommend getting in now? Now? What, the problem is it's a hype, bro. Ridwan, it's a hype. You see, this is what you got to understand. It's an absolute hype right now. So during a hype, I mean, you need to be in it already. Do you know what I mean? If you are going to pick up some, there's no such thing as which ones do you recommend now. The only ones I recommend is the fresh ones. I'm going to recommend only the fresh ones, because I believe the fresh ones have more potential to give you higher gains. Others are a different story. The others are a different story because the others have already pumped. So if you're already holding it from back in the days, good luck, carry on pumping it. Do you know what I mean? But if you're also asking me to recommend something, I would say the fresh ones, the new ones, Nakamoto Games, Gala, you know, those ones I've mentioned. Gala I've mentioned from thing. I said they have a chance, right? So fresh coins that are coming, Hero, Block, plenty of others. Block is really good, BLOC, right? Very good. So when you look at all of these, those are the ones that I'll be looking at. Let's hit this. No, that's not the one. There it is. This is the one I'm talking about. Block. This is Block. This is Block. Let's get it on a weekly. This is Block. So this is one I'll be looking at because it's down, it's low. You know, it's got an opportunity. I know I can make a decent amount of money on this. I'd rather do this compared to, say, for example, Sand, right? Where I know it's pumped already. It's a different story. Does that make sense to you? So if you've bought Sand already and you're pumping up there, you've made money. But I wouldn't really jump on this hype because the market could be over any time. However, it's your choice. Obviously, it's your money. So, you know, you can do that. You're asking about Curve DAO. Bro, any DAO is a good DAO. DAO tokens are really, really good. Of course, they are rebalancing, so you've got to really be careful when you enter, when you exit. But if you're participating in the DAO, providing liquidity, you know, or whatnot, then you're always going to benefit. So when people talk to me about coins that are like staking and earning and rewards, I'm like, well, guys, you stake coins you're not going to use for the next 5 years. Think about it. You're not going to use it for the next 5 years, so stake the damn thing and forget about it. Lock it, forget it, and it's earning you money. Say, for example, you have a BTC and you're like, I'm not selling it for the rest of my life. But you know your BTC is doing fuck all for you. So what do? You lock your BTC on a protocol or whatever you can afford to lock or lose. You put it there and you forget about it and you earn from it. You know, you can do it in a centralized way. You can do it in a decentralized way. It's entirely up to you how you do it. There are risks, there are pros and cons for both. By the way, there's no such thing as a 100% safe way of doing it. The only safest thing you can do is locking it into your cold storage. That's the safest thing you could do in crypto. Your coin, your keys stays in your cold storage. That's fine. But if you want to earn from those, whether you go decentralized or you go centralized, they all have their pros and cons, you know. But rather than leaving idle currency, you make money. That's what you do. So for me, I always like lock them into certain protocols and certain pools. I'm not interested in high yield or high earning. I know there are coins out there who do, like, for example, eGold. eGold said if you lock, you get 200% APY, 200% per year. That's a lot of money. I'm not a big fan of 200%. I'm happy to make 200% in a single day. I know I can enter and exit. I'm happy, and I have done that many times. I've done it so many times. But when it comes to locking and these big promises, it's too much. It's too risky. I won't take that risk. Anything could happen within a year. So sometimes, as I said, if I need the funds, or if I want my funds to be liquid so I can play with them, then I won't lock them. Only the ones I'm not going to touch, I will lock them. And DAOs and this and that, they're brilliant. You can actually lock your coins and participate in DAOs, especially Curve. When you're talking about Curve, if you go to Curve's own platform and you lock your USDT or whatever, you actually receive some DAOs which are actually yield bearing, which is quite cool. So it's pretty awesome. Awesome. I see Bubble here. Awesome, my brother. Nice to see you here. Right. Where are we going now? So yeah, we talked about metaverse tokens, because it's the new hype. You know how it's the new hype, right? Once upon a time we had the ICO hype. Actually, no, let's go rewind back. Around the 2013 coin, total market cap, right? This is going to be brilliant. So around the 2013, you can't even see it here. So around the 2013, when we had the first bull run, we had the coin hype. Everybody's coming out with new ideas. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. It was like a blockchain hype. That went past. Then in 2016, 2017, we had the ICO hype. It was the ICO this, ICO that. Everybody's raising money for ICOs. Great. Half of them are gone, half of them are still here, half of them are dead. And then comes along the new bull run, this particular one, and it starts off, actually 2019 started off with DeFi. So it was all about DeFi. And then it died out for a little bit. Then we had the NFT craze back in 2020. NFT this, NFT that, a massive craze, right? That went past. And now we've got the metaverse craze. Massive hype. I don't know what's going to come out next, but there's plenty of hypes coming out. And the worst thing is as soon as the hype starts, the market is flooded with scams. It's ridiculous. I mean, there's a coin called Elon Musk, whatever coin, Elon coin. I'm sure if Elon knows who they are, he will sue them for using his name, because they're literally using his name to pump their coin. unless he's done it himself. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of these big boys are getting involved and pumping coins and dumping coins and launching all these scam coins. I wouldn't be surprised, because there's money to be made. Not everybody's like myself or other people who have moral, right? Who say, do you know what, we're not going to do or launch something if we don't think it's going to be valuable to the people, if we don't think it's safe. They don't care. They just want your money. I mean, it's so easy. I can literally go onto, I'll show you this, right? Look, I'm not even joking. I'm not joking, right? 1 second. 1 second. Watch this. Look. You can literally just go here. I'm not joking. Look, this is the IDE. I can go here, launch a contract here right now, and publish this damn thing. Right? Where is it? Let me show you. Hold on. What's this? Compiler. So I can go here, compile my thing, launch my token. This. Hold on. Verify the contract. Not this. So I can go here and launch my contract, deploy and run transactions. So this is the thing. This is so this part, compiler. I can go here, compile this damn thing and launch it to the mainnet just like that. I mean, how insane is that? How insane is that? You know, I can do this right now. But that's wrong, isn't it? That's wrong. That's what people are doing. They're literally going in there, they're making their codes, and they're just dumping it. They are literally just dumping whatever they've got. Look, here, there's a duplicate sitting here right now. Go up there, dump the code, happy days. You got yourself a coin. It doesn't take long. You just got to pay for the gas fees. This contract can be deployed right now. Right now. So that's what's happening. It's sad. It's sad because look, scammers don't give a shit about your you or your money or your wealth or your safety or your protection. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. They just want your money. They want your money and they're gonna run. Okay. GF says Solana, we're coming there, bro. Just hold tight. We're coming there. So that's what's happened basically. You know, a lot of these coins, they're just dumping it constantly on Ethereum or Binance or any EVM compatible chain because it's so easy to do. I will be researching, and I am actually trying to see if I can create something on Bitcoin smart the smart contract. You know, if that can be done, then that should be awesome. Yeah, damn, bro. Believe me, it gets even worse, bro. Ridwan, I can go here, launch this code, change a few points, and you know you can do this within like 60 seconds. A new coin can be done in 60, and nobody's stopping me because remember, it's decentralized. There's nobody there to control me. I can launch as many coins as I want. Just keep on pumping them, right? As long as I've got enough gas fees to pay for it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, my brother. This is why I stick to the large market cap projects. Yes, I mean, large market caps are proven. We've got enough money for them to stay, of course. However, there are real gems. There are actual real gems. But the problem is, how do you identify the gems from the scams? Because every one gem that we have like 100 scam behind it. Like when Shiba Inu came out, I recognized it as a gem. Then Kishu Inu, this Inu, that Inu, that. And then you think, well, hold on, what's going on? And they flood the market. They flood the market. So now we've got so many dog coins, you just don't know who is real, who is not anymore. So you can't trust them. You know what I mean? This is the problem. The scammers are always coming out with something new. I mean, someone recently came out with, no, they did Elon, obviously. Then recently they came out with Starlink. And they're kind of associating it with Elon. Again, they're pumping it on Elon's chats or Elon's tweets. They're just dumping the tokens there. And who comes and joins? All of Elon's followers. And this is what's happening. Scammers have realized Well, we don't need to have a group. We just go there, dump the coin. As long as it relates to somebody, and you got all these bunch of fools out there who are going to come and do it, they'll come. And this is why these scams are ending up wrecking people, and legit projects don't get the thing. So I'm not against people creating coins. I'm against the rug pulls. I'm against the scammers. I'm against the fact that I can't identify a legit project anymore. I have to take a guess. I have to do so much research to see if it's legit or not. That's my problem. That's my absolute problem right now. And of course, it doesn't help. We've got 14,400 coins. Today, we could have had 400 coins to a rug pull. And you're not going to know about it. Do you know why? The very guys that get rug pulled, you'll never hear them talking about their losses. You'll never hear them talking about their losses. I mean, today I posted, about 5-6 screenshots on Discord about some of the trades. I'm not shy to show you that I'm 40% down. I'm not shy to show you that I'm 20% down. So I have my wins. Great, hooray. I also have my losses. That's how we should be. We can't just celebrate our wins. I mean, DOT, this is the second leverage trade I did on DOT, and the second one I'm down. Think about it. I didn't give up, but I'm still doing it. But I'm happy to show you my losses. Guys, look, I'm not a bloody genius. I don't always win. I actually do lose. However, I do win more than I lose. That's a different story. But I do get it wrong. Everybody gets it wrong. But why wouldn't they show you what they get it wrong when they get it wrong? Do you know what I mean? So that's what it is. I have spoken to someone else in our group as well. He's a developer. I have spoken to him regarding creating something to see if we can filter these scams. So that's some work going on. Let's see if it does, and that would be an opportunity for him. And yeah, we move it because I'm open to new projects, new ideas, and I have loads of ideas in my head. It's a matter of someone building it. And if they do, then of course we all benefit from it at the end of the day, and it becomes a collaboration. So there's a lot of things that I'm working on, a lot of things that I'm trying to do to improve this community, to make sure that we can have verifiable stuff, because that's the one thing that's missing, verifiable. We need somebody to be accountable so we can prevent these rug pulls. Sadly, we don't have any mechanism right now to prevent rug pulls, and we need to figure something out very soon. Jubair says my mic is not working. Jubair, you sure my mic is not working, my brother? Sorry, nephew. I just realized he's my nephew. My mic is working as far as I'm concerned. Let me see. Yeah, no, mic is working. My mic is working absolutely fine because I'm monitoring it right now in my ear. Mic is working. Okay. And Jubair, sort your headphones or something out, because as far as I'm concerned, the mic is working because I'm actually listening to it, so I can monitor the mic. That's one of the reasons why I got 1 year on, because I am actually monitoring the whole thing. So let's see what happens. Anyway, I'm just need to find a way to police everything. There are great minds out there who can do it, but they just haven't yet. Anyway, we'll talk about those innovative ideas at another time. Right now, let's hope to get this market back to normal. Let's get back above this red zone, all right, which is the quicksand zone. Let's get back above this and stay above this. So what I'll do, I'll just save this particular thing, so that way at least this layout is going to be saved. We don't want to fall below this. So let's see if we can bounce and continue. Should be the most positive thing we can do. Let's do some BTC. BTC doing its thing. Of course, I mentioned this is a quicksand area. We've got to get back into this, get back above. Once we do, then we're fine. And also this was from yesterday. It's still invalidated. So hope this kind of makes sense. I mean, we could see a bounce here. If we do see a bounce here, get it back above. Awesome. Worst case scenario, we could even come back to this point here, which is the 54, 53 range. If we did come here, of course we can see a bounce back here, exactly as Mac mentioned on Discord. So let's see what that does. Haka or Naka. It's quite a few, Haka and Naka. People come up with all sorts of crazy names, and some of them have similarities, some of them don't. So let's see what this does. BTC does. So I'll do Ethereum and then I'll jump onto the others, guys. Ethereum, yeah, we know we broke these trends, so we're not going to follow these trends anymore. Also, I'm not going to I'm just going to take this off for now. I'll put this on later, another time, guys. I'll put this on another time because I want to clean up the charts a little bit. I know it's kind of messy, so let's clean up the chart a little bit. Okay, we know this one's here, so that's good, because I just want to move this because this is not valid anymore either. And also, because I've been tracking on the 15 minutes, I actually do have a line here that I don't really want. Sorry, there are sometimes I'll jump to the 15 minutes because if I'm not seeing what I want to see, I'll jump into the 15 minutes or even, you know, hourly, whatever, just to kind of understand what's going on. So this is a beautiful pattern. Those who understand it will know exactly what this pattern represents. I'm also going to take this away because we did beat this target. This was a target range for us. We beat that. And I'm going to move, well, not move, I'm going to create some new zones. But for now, I'm just going to leave Ethereum like this. And we'll come back to Ethereum. So far, it's looking okay. I mean, we broke trend, so that's the only sad thing about it. And I am going to put the trend line on just so kind of you understand how we broke the trend. So you look, actually, we didn't break the trend. Wow, okay. So we've come to the trend. Interesting. So we've come back to the trend. We're coming back to the trend. That's very interesting. I didn't notice this. So that means that we could potentially come back. If not today, then tomorrow, come back to the 3,897. Interesting. Interesting. So I'm going to leave this line here for myself. So yeah, very interesting. Wow, what a coincidence as well, because I just noticed that's pretty much this range here. So yeah, we'll come back to it tomorrow, see what happens. Again, following BTC. So if it falls, it falls, guys. If it falls, it falls. But we will observe this and see what happens. I would love this one not to bounce any lower than, so what we've got is this pattern here. You can see we did this. What I don't want to see is go anything below this level here. This would be my point of bounce, and I would love to move forward from there. I think that's okay. I can give it that much room and see where it goes. So we are going to look into this. Happy days. I mean, I'm going to keep an eye on it, obviously. Binance, yeah, holding, obviously, bang on the line. Let's see what it does. Everything else looks okay. RSI, stochastic RSI, looking okay, right? It's looking okay. We could see a reversal, guys. Again, I'm not super bearish yet. I will be starting to become a little bit more bearish when I see some invalidation zones. So for example, we do have this bottom here. If we start moving below this, then I should start becoming a little bit bearish. Why? Because if you look carefully, and I'll just adjust this for a little bit, right? If you look carefully, you will see the pattern we formed here was this area here. So this is our line. So this is where we broke up. And we don't want to fall below this level. We want to bounce up. If we fall below this, then we invalidate this pattern, if that makes any sense to you. So let's have a look at this and see. I mean, we can keep an eye on it and see what it does. DOT has been disappointing me, so there's no point talking about DOT. Overall, I'm not disappointed with DOT. Obviously, I've mentioned this before as well, guys. We hit the targets. Every target we set for DOT, we hit those. So DOT is fine. It done its thing. Suffering from the dumps and everything, suffering from lack of trades, lack of volume, which is fine. I'm not complaining about that. Okay. So understand. Overall, I'm super bullish on DOT. Disappointing to the fact that it's locked now. A lot of people are locking it. It should be pumping, not dumping, but it is. But again, if you look carefully, look, we had this area here, we went up here, we've come back here, a typical pattern. We want to move back up. We don't want to come back down here. If we do, we invalidate this whole zone here, this area here, and it's the same pattern playing everywhere. So please do understand this. Okay, Solana. Holding trend. Look at that. Beautiful holding trend. Perfect bounce on the trend, moving back up again. As long as it can hold, it's great. If it can't, then we have a problem if it touches this particular zone here. So we have this area here. If it goes anywhere below this specific area, then we could see this market being very ruthless to assault, you know, very ruthless. And that's probably when I'll probably start exiting my trades as well. So until then, I am going to give it a chance and I'll be in profit, but this is when I'll probably exit, because these are invalidation points. Remember, trend reversals. We do not want to see trend reversals, guys. So the market could be as bearish as it wants. Doesn't matter. It absolutely does not matter, as long as We don't change trend. Like here, we change trend. I'm not even joking. This trend is changed. There's no ifs and buts if this trend has changed. This trend has changed. This is a trend reversal. This is Cardano with a trend reversal. I don't care what anybody says to me. I don't care how bullish they are. This is a bloody trend reversal. So all of this is invalidated. Everything here is invalidated. This is a bloody trend reversal. Get rid of all of this. Look at this. This is a complete, utter trend reversal. Doesn't matter whatever targets we had. None of this matters anymore. Absolutely none of it matters anymore. A complete trend reversal. Look at this. Complete trend reversal. So let's see where that comes out. I see Bubble asking E-Gold. Bubble, I'm coming there, bro. E-Gold is after ship. Okay, E-Gold is after ship. And we talked about ship the other day, and we did talk about how this pattern is going to play out. I am going to adjust this pattern a little bit. And that was a trend reversal, and you can see it's moving down exactly as we mentioned. It's come back down to the exact line, exactly as I mentioned. As long as it stays above here, it's fine. If it falls below, then the only area of support we have is approximately here, and that's it. If we fall below this area, it's game over, right? Again, complete reversal of the trend. So far it hasn't completely reversed, but as soon as it comes here, that's a complete reversal. E-Gold, my brother. E-Gold today is very bullish because of the last few hours remaining for you guys to lock your E-Gold, right? The last few days for you guys to lock your E-Gold is right now. So E-Gold is very bullish. I'm going to take all of these targets because right now everything looks super awesome. It's moving back up. All right. Of course, what you're going to see is once all the locks and everything happen, because now some people are buying and the volume's high, but once all the locks happen, what you will see is E-Gold is going to come back to this area because there's going to be no volume. Once people lock it, there's not going to be any more volume. Okay, so please do understand this. And of course, we don't need to see the targets right now because I don't think anybody's going to be interested in selling the E-Gold. I don't think anybody's going to be interested in selling the E-Gold right now because everybody wants to hodl so they can get the MEX tokens. So super awesome. Also looking at the trading, you can see looking super awesome. Confirmation that basically yes, there's a bullish divergence forming here. Everything wants to move up, but as I said, the logical reason behind that is that it's getting locked up. So that's what it is. KCS holding tight, no issues at all. I ain't complaining here. I can get rid of all of these lines because we don't need none of them anymore because it's done its thing. It's doing its thing. It's done its thing, it's doing its thing, it's going to that level, it's played the pattern exactly. You know, it's played the pattern exactly. So yeah, I'm not complaining about this one. Of course, it was overbought. It was very overbought, so it's coming down again right now. Because remember, the market was dumping the other day and it was still pumping. But it's come into a consolidation zone, so I'm quite happy about that. Like when we look at this particular area here, this is more like a consolidation zone. It's fine. Let's say what it does. If the market moves up, it will move up. If the market doesn't move up, it won't move up. We're going to observe this. So it says Hacker. Let's have a look at Hacker. Looks okay. Seen pumping. Got potential to go to about 73 cents from here. Seems to be on a trend. Upward momentum. Not bad. See a nice little bounce up and down. So far it's been on an upward trajectory. No harm at all. You know, for this particular one, I would be concerned if it comes below this. Coincidentally, it's the 618, the 0618 level as well. So other than that, it seems okay. It seems okay. Of course, it's on another high today. If it continues to pump, I don't see an issue. Stochastic RSI, I wouldn't really focus too much on this. Yes, we have plenty of data to calculate the stochastic RSI and RSI, but even then I'll be very cautious using this with the stochastics because it's a fresh coin, and ultimately if the project is good, I don't see a reason why it can't pump. So we need to do some fundamentals on that. Let's do some fundamental and see what Hacker is trying to do. See, hacker, shaka, everything. Tribe one, 47 cents. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's been on a right since August, so it's constantly been going up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. No issues at all. Of course, these data self-reported need to be updated. And do you know why these guys do this? Because they launch in more than one location, so the data can't be collected by the APIs and algorithms. Tribe One is the world's first AI-powered decentralized financial platform backed with RAROC. I have no idea what that means. Tribe One offers insurance products along with models that lower borrowing costs through yield farming and custom-made loans for SMEs. Our NFT products connects the DeFi ecosystem to the NFT market, where the users can get loans against their NFT or purchase a certain NFT. Tribe One's product includes lending, investing, and NFT loans. Interesting. So, I mean, that alone is interesting. If you can get a loan on your NFT, I'm sure people like Metacoven, who bought something, Beeple's artwork, for $69 million, he can get something out of it. That would be truly, truly awesome. So yeah, wow. Yeah, I'm getting some notifications telling me how Ethereum just dumped a little bit. So let's go into the market and see what Ethereum just did. So saying Ethereum just dumped. Apparently just dumped. Gave it a nice little red candle. So let's have a look at this. If this is true, yes. So Ethereum's dumping. Look at 15 minutes. Okay, spiking up again. So massive battles going on. Massive battles going on. Yeah, massive. Look at that spike. Boom. That was that sudden dump. You see, when you look at that wick, you can see sudden dump. So yeah, it's dumping, as you can see. All right. Yeah, doesn't matter what happens. It's struggling. Oh, boom. So that's what's happening. So let's see. Hacker. So look, got KR. Hacker looks pretty awesome. All right, it does look pretty awesome. I mean, what they're promising sounds very, very promising. What they're promising sounds promising. Let me refresh the chat, see what's going on, guys. Yeah, it sounds very promising. I mean, if you can get NFT loans on your NFT, I mean, I'll take that any day, bro. I'll take that any day, you know. But sadly, and I'm going to be honest with you, so this is the logic cap being put on right now. Mr. KR and me, we decide to buy and sell an NFT. So I go to Mr. KR and I say, Mr. KR, my NFT is worth $69 million. Mr. KR is my mate. He pays me $69 million in Ethereum. I receive all of those Ethereum, $69 million. Right? Understand where I'm coming from? KR sells me a NFT. Sorry, he buys my NFT for $69 million. I've received the $69 million, and remember, he's my mate, so the wallets are pretty much interconnected. Mr. KR then goes to Hacker and says, I want to borrow against my NFT. They say, yeah, Mr. KR, come, you got a $69 million, $69 million NFT? Yeah, sure, we'll give you 50% of that in as a loan, and it's all safe, don't worry about it. Fine. Mr. KR says, by all means, please, that'll be okay for me. No worries, that's just about enough. I could have done it with a little bit more, maybe not, but it's fine, I'll take 50%. So Mr. KR then takes 50% in loans, and of course his collateral is the NFT. Mr. KR comes back, sits down for a coffee with me and says, Sham, 69 million plus 35 million that I just got from Hacker, how much did we actually make? We sit down and we say, bro, not bad, we just made 105 mil from a JPEG. Yeah, great idea. You think people aren't thinking about it? You think people aren't going to manipulate you like that? Bro, unless they figure out a way of actually doing it properly and verifying it, you're messing with fire. You're gonna get burned. Hacker. Yeah. Right, I don't know, guys. I'm sure some people got pissed off because I know some people just don't like the way I talk. But you know what? I'm just being real, just putting it out there. So if you don't like it, I can't help you, you know. So, but if you are still here, like, share, subscribe, smash those like buttons, join the community, and get ready for some powerful shit coming your way. So far so good. Gala's, as you can see, Gala. Look, this was Gala. Gala. Everybody remembers Gala. All right, let's go into daily. Gala. I mean, do you remember Gala? We talked about Gala when it was down here somewhere. Gala, dump. To the point where I said, you know what, sod it. I'm not even going to bother looking at it. I'm just going to move it off the exchanges. And yeah, Gala did break the target, smash right through the target, and continues. And then we have people like Coinbase interested in Gala. And that says to me, there's a pump coming. There's a pump coming. So, of course, just be cautious, because on the daily you can see it's screaming overbought. So just be cautious. Be cautious. That's all I'm going to say. Other than that, it's fine. You know, it might come. It might now come down. I mean, we beat every single target we laid out there. Every single target we set, we smashed through them. So I don't even know why I'm even looking at this stuff, because there is no other target right now, because it went parabolic. There's no station. There's no base. For Gala, there is absolutely no base, no station right now. There's nothing. Nothing. I can't tell you guys, if we come here, we invalidate it. I can't even tell you that. That's how bad this is. Right? Of course, I can use some metrics, right? I can use this, for example, and say, right, guys, if we did come down, how far can we come down? Right? I can use this area here and just say, right, guys, if we did come down, then expect it to come down to here by just using the fibs. So we've now reverted back to fibs. That's all we can do. You know, and if you're asking me a target, like, oh guys, how high can we go? Well, again, we can use this specific candle here and say, well, guys, if we did go high, then currently we're looking at this particular zone here, and we're expecting somewhere around 35 cents. But I've always mentioned, when I first mentioned Gala, I said, guys, Gala has an opportunity to be one of those coins because of how they've created their infrastructure, the Gala infrastructure, the Gala games. They're not just one game. They're not Axie. I mean, Axie is struggling. Axie is now creating its own exchange and bullshit and all sorts of other stuff just to create an economy. Because what did Axie really do? Nothing other than pumping out more SLP token. Nothing else. So there's a point. There's a lifeline. There's a limitation. Gala, funnily, doesn't have that limitation, because Gala created a token that is inter-exchangeable between its game. So you, when you own that coin, you own it in a wallet. When you pop into a new coin, your wallet pops up in the new coin. I mean, that's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. So that's what Gala is so bullish. Of course, other people are going to come out with plenty of other innovative ways of doing gaming tokens. Should be interesting. I am going to keep an eye on all of those. I am going to keep an eye on it. So we see what that does. Bit, look, I'm not going to even bother talking about Bit. I mean, I'm fed up of talking about Bit. I've been talking about Bit since it was down here. And today I'm just going to generalize this for you guys. Bit token, Woo token, Crow token, BNB token, ASD token, MX token. You name it. Whatever exchange token you can freaking think about. They're all bloody good buys. Why? Because you can take that token in its native exchange and earn. Now, whether it be staking rewards, great. Whether it be launchpad, participations, whether it be launch pools, you can do the whole lot with it. And sometimes, every now and then, you have one or two exchanges that may launch the same token on the same day. And if you have their native exchange token, well, you can participate in both exchanges without an issue. Because imagine you trying to participate in one exchange with high liquidity, high marketing, high volume, and 1 million people participate. Well, you're one of 1 million people. And you're now balancing yourself with whatever they are. There may be whales out there. You might put a 1 million tokens. Someone might put 10 million tokens. So they're going to get according to their 10 million pool, and you're going to get according to your 1 million. So imagine it that way, or just 1 or 10, whatever you want to call it. But that's the point. Your capacity is limited. But if you're on 2-3 exchanges, and this same token launches on 2-3 exchanges, complete ICO, or whatever you want to call it, well, guess what? you have now monetized and got yourself more tokens than you could have. And you had to do nothing. All you had to do is participate with the native tokens. So I'm just not going to talk about it anymore. Because it's become a joke. It's like I'm telling you guys over and over again, and a lot of people just don't understand. I mentioned Genopets the other day on the video as well, and I showed it on the video. It actually opened up on CoinMarketCap. And let's hope it's tracked. Let's see if it tracks. Let's see if it tracked. Boom. So this thing launched today, and it launched at, in some exchanges, so just look at this, in some exchanges it launched at 4 cents, other exchanges it was 80 cents. So I remember I got some of it for 80 cents, other exchanges 4 cents, and this damn thing pumped all the way to $18 and currently sitting at, right, look, currently sitting at $14. Do I have to say anything else? No. And yes, it's self-reported. Yes, all of this is but this is not self-reported. This is exactly what has happened. Let me just put it into perspective for you. Let me just put this into perspective. You're going to love what you're about to see. Do you see this number? That's what it did in one single freaking day. One day. Unfortunately, you couldn't buy with BTC. Unfortunately, you couldn't buy with Ethereum. I swear to God, if I was able to, I would have pumped my BTC, pumped my Ethereum in there. And that's how much gains I would have made. I'm not going to stress too much about this exchange tokens and how they work, because I think I've said it plenty of times. I've said it plenty of times. And I know I'm boring you guys. What can I do? I'm a boring guy, just with a whole bunch of facts, nothing else. But yeah, other than that, look guys, it's okay. I ain't complaining. So far so good. Market seems awesome. I ain't complaining. You know, I ain't complaining. Of course, as I said, some things look dead, something looks okay, but it is the market. And whenever I see USDT, BUSD, bloody, I get excited. I like red candles. I just don't know why. I just like red candles. I don't know why. Red candles seems to excite me. I like the color red. It does excite me because I'm a bull. I guess I get that. I think that's probably why I'm a bull. I like red. I like to chase the red. Damn, didn't realize that actually kind of makes sense. But look guys, I'm gonna make this a longer. Thank you very much for everyone for coming to the show. You guys are awesome. You guys are insane. Thank you very much for everyone coming onto the chats, having a little conversation. I hope all of this kind of made sense. If it doesn't, guys, remember I'm always on Discord. You can come and find me there. Just tag me and I'll be there on Discord, and we can continue conversations whenever I'm free. Do understand certain things about the market. You know what I showed you about crypto quant, like for example how coins are leaving, markets dumping, and coins are leaving exchanges. I mean, that has to count for something, especially the big boys, BTC, Ethereum, leaving exchanges while the price is dumping. It just doesn't make any sense. There's something bigger at play. There's something very big at play. Something very, very big at play. So I'm going to say just keep an eye out, you know. And as I said, I think on yesterday's video, the day before's video, I said this as well. I said, guys, make your decisions. What do you want to do? You can be a bear, go and try and short the market, or stay out of the market. You know, just be that guy. Or you can be the other guy, be the bull, model your portfolio, you know, assess your risk, and say, well, what am I prepared to do? You can be one of two parts. You can't be both. Remember, you can't be both. You can't be, I'm a bull, I'm going to short the market. No, you can't do that. Of course you can. You do you, I do me. Like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you at another one very soon. Adios, my amigos. Thank you very much.